if anyone would say to you, what would be the most special thing ever in your life to celebrate Mass with? Of course, everyone would say, oh, I'll have Mass with the Pope. And the fact that he is here today in Philadelphia is just so overwhelming and wonderful.
We've been here since 4:30 in the morning, so yes, I think we can say that we're pretty excited.
I think we're just hoping to see the Pope deliver a really sweet Mass.
My brother, her son, he's a seminarian at the St. Charles Seminary, so we really hope to see him with the Pope.
It's a historic event, and we wanted our family to be able to participate. And the Holy Father coming to spend time in Philadelphia, and just it's an amazing experience.
To see the Holy Father, to see his energy at age 78, and to see commitment at every stage of his visit. It was a commitment to us, his concern and care for us, to be our shepherd, to be our leader. You couldn't help but feel some connection with him.
We got about 50, 60 people. We drove 8-10 hours to be in the presence of the Pope today.
I'm original from Vietnam, but I live in North Carolina. So I came here, first of all, to be supported, to be a part of the big families in Jesus Christ.
This is just a breath of fresh air for us, and we need somebody like him in the world.
We're just really looking forward to being with everyone, but also being with him, and when he arrives, and just to hear his words to us, and really to the whole church, and the church in America.
Many of us are here participating at this celebration. And this is, in itself, something prophetic, a kind of miracle in today's world.
Working for the Diocese of Trenton in the Office of Communications, I was trying to get the experiences of other people and what Pope Francis means to them and what their faith story means to them. But I found myself just feeling moved, being a part of it.
He's pretty much the embodiment of how a Christian should be. And if everyone in the world was like Pope Francis, then how would the world be?
We love to see his witness, and he reminds us of the witness we are to be as well.
Ole, 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 cada día te quiero más. Soy argentino.
El Papa sea argentino. Es nuestro Papa, nuestro Francisco.
Más orgullo nos da a nosotros que el Papa está haciendo las cosas bien y está haciendo un cambio en el mundo entero para toda la gente de todo el mundo. Así que eso es lo que nos pone más orgullosos todavía, que para la gente de abajo y para la de arriba también.
This Pope is really special because he's a people's person, and he's really nice and caring.
He talks to the youth, and he tries and relates to us.
He'll eat with the homeless and feed the homeless, and it just makes you feel like you can really connect with him on a more personal level.
I think Pope Francis has such a big impact on the young people because they see him really practicing what he preaches.
The great love he showed for anybody who was sick or anybody who was marginalized or had any kind of difficulty that was evident to him. He reached out to touch them, and that, to me, every one of those instances was a finest moment.
Beauty and truth.
Y un testimonio dado para servir.
And a witness given in order to serve.
Es bueno.
Is thoroughly good.
Nos hace buenos.
It makes us good persons.
Porque Dios es bondad.
Because God is goodness.
He blessed the statue, and it was all about Catholic and Jewish relations. So for me, my mom is Jewish and my dad is Catholic, so that was something that was really special. I like that he applies universally. He just what he's preaching is a little more with the times.
Given all the problems that the church has had over the past 3 years with many people leaving, I think he's the one who will bring everyone back together again.
When his motorcade came by and the Pope Mobile, El Papa Mobile, I wanted to cry. It was very moving.
For real, he's coming. He's almost here. This is unbelievable. There's electricity in the air. Oh my gosh. It's so moving. That little girl right there came from Argentina by car. Papa, Papa, Papa.
Oh my gosh, there's the Papa Mio.
When the Holy Father drove past, we were about 10, 15 feet away. It was amazing. Never thought I'd see that in my life.
This was one of the biggest events I've ever had to cover, both in terms of like the person who is coming and also the amount of people that are there. So it was definitely going to go down as one of the most memorable shoots that I've been a part of.
It was just a great time to be with everyone and just to celebrate Christ's love.
Just being at Mass and feeling the peace and 1 million people here and everyone just getting along in peaceful atmosphere. It's amazing.
God desires for all his children to take part in the feast of the gospel. Do not hold back anything that is good. Instead, help it grow, Jesus says.
My friend, whose son no longer goes to church, he still considers himself Catholic, but he's kind of typical of young adults. He doesn't really practice right now. He runs a restaurant on Dilworth Plaza, which is at City Hall. And I guess, I'm not sure what happened, whether there was a Jumbotron there, whether somebody had this on their iPad. I don't know what happened, but everyone stopped and they all knelt and they were all participating in the Mass, including this young man who has not been practicing his faith for a while. And it was transformational.
Love is shown by little things, by attention to those small daily signs which make our life always feel like we're at home. Faith grows when it is practiced and it is shaped by love.
The poor and the humble, they see Pope Francis as their defender, that he speaks up for them, that he cares about them.
Con su palabra, con su espíritu que está con nosotros, al más necesitado. Y pues esperemos eso, es una esperanza bien grande para todos nosotros los pobres.
Para mí, pues como él es el Papa de los pobres, como dice él, y eso es muy importante para uno, porque uno se pierde en este mundo, tener tantas cosas que son de material.
My favorite part is just seeing the whole Catholic Church come together in Mass like this, for the Mass.
We could be anywhere else, really, if we wanted to be, out with friends. But again, it's a very rare opportunity to have the Pope here in the United States, let alone Philadelphia.
It's been our own little meeting of families. We have our grandma here, our aunt from Michigan and Orlando, so it's kind of a nice way to get together as a family and do something that's so meaningful to them as well.
Me siento muy emocionada. Mi cordial saludo para el Papa. Estaré rogando siempre por él y que Dios lo bendiga y bendiga a todos.
I think Pope Francis left all of us with a lot to chew on and a lot to take to heart and make real in our days.
I'm the type of person that reads his homilies and I make a copy of them because I can't believe how beautiful they are. And just to remember to be like kind and nice to each other. It's so simple. And if everyone did that, the world would be so much better.
You know, the Mass ended with that whole concept of simple gestures take care of what's under your roof. And if we could do that for the Diocese of Trenton, and we could all kind of try and make that little cell healthy under our own roof, the whole body would just be so much stronger.
It was just great to see the Catholic Church portrayed in such a positive light. All the stations, all the newspapers, carrying stories about Pope Francis and speaking positively about the Catholic Church, I think was a great experience for us in the United States.
May our children find in us models of communion, not of division. May our children find in us men and women capable of joining others in bringing to full flower all the good seeds which the Father has sown.